as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 40-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Holland. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
To throw, it's Milton.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Come on. 17-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Holland. And the Steelers are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They're on 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jones. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing, Jones. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 54 yards. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at the repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
79 Broncos, Panthers 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Milton. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Up the middle they go. Hawley trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they can't bring him down. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he goes out right around the 39. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
First and 10, Taylor now. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Looking to throw. Jones. Connecting over the middle with Downs. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Back to throw. Jones. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
19 tight. 60 average. 7, 60.
To throw is Milton. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
A partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
18, right here.
Throwing is Milton. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you or knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 3rd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Indianapolis.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Down the field, he's got one. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hauling. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The 71 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Milton. Oh, they want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Joe Milton keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Wide open receiver complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Ready. 60.
The final shot before break. Milton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Drew Sanders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
14.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.